stays in such a tight range. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Paul, I've been looking for your podcast. I mean, not your podcast, but your interview on trading. I've been watching for it.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be Sunday next week.
Yeah, I'm eager to listen.
Yeah, me too. I hope I'll even be able to listen to it. I hate hearing my voice recorded.
Was there some complications or something?
What?
Was there some complications?
No, I just don't like how my voice sounds when I listen to it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all. Mm.
Oh yeah, listening to
You?
your own voices.
Yep.
Yeah, what's up?
How are you guys?
Lovely. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
I'm doing good. Oh, GG.
Yep. Yeah, I'm buying if we break this hourly.
I'm waiting for hourly to close. I was gonna do an impulse trade and get in super early based off like this 30-minute break in the previous 30-minute, but I was like, it would make no sense, lack of volume right now, so I'm waiting for hourly to close in my direction and then trying to look for a trade.
Yep. Yeah, once this high is broken on my MT4, then I will be getting in.
There'll be a nice rejection wick too.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Yep. And then we got a higher low, higher high. 2 hour is bullish.
The 4 hour looks nice too.
Yep, 4 hour is also bullish, which is nice.
It wasn't say it came down, tapped what is it called? A support.
It looks pretty bullish right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I think we're gonna be good to head up.
Yeah, I think we could come up to at least like what is that up there? 138, 200, maybe around there, or I might be a little far up right now. But I think you could get at least like a 1-1.
Better not go while I walk away.
Gosh, that looks good. I was thinking about buying right here, but I think I'm gonna pass for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna take buys at pretty much above 0.57 sort of area. So once you get above that wick on that bullish 30-minute.
Yep. Yeah, once we get above 137.955.
Yeah, because then I can have a if this candle continues bullish like what it's doing now, then I can have a 12-13 pip stop for a potential 15 to 20 pip gain.
Yep.
So that's what I like.
Almost there.
Even better if we this 30-minute just closes above And that will give me the indication that.
Like before it breaks?
Yeah, so if it breaks the wick, then I would enter in. But then say it has a pullback and then but it still closes above. Like that's a good confirmation for me that my buys are like still valid. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like closes above there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I've pretty much got resistance at 138 flat. And then if we can close above, then I think we're good. Especially as that was quite a strong support. Like if you look to the left as well, like price came down and formed quite a solid support there. And then when we broke it today, like we retested it like that area a couple of times. So I think if we can get a solid close above, or even just, you know, like if this candle just pushes through, then I think we're good.
Yep. It's right there.
Like,
Yep.
I was looking. I might be looking for an entry on EJ as well. These EJs just look like so much clean traffic.
Did it break
yeah,
up as well?
EJ's so clean up.
I think I might take it if it breaks the hourly high.
You got an easy. You can easily get 20 pips. If it imitates that bearish 30-minute candle to the left. You got impul.
Yep. Yeah, it broke on MT4, so.
Nice. Yeah, I've got to wait.
Bias was met, so. See where we go.
Yep.
So I had my
Here we go.
first.
Sorry, go on, mate.
I just said I had my first withdrawal.
Yeah?
This is looking good right now on EJ.
Nice. First withdrawals are good. I think we had 2 people in the group in the past 2 weeks do that as well. Not their first, but they had another one, so.
Yeah, pretty pumped right now. I was like talking to my family about it and stuff. And
It's awesome. That's always the best feeling, is like proving that like you did it, you can do it, kind of thing.
yeah.
I'll be back in a sec.
I'm still waiting for an entry for myself here. Did you guys get in this trade once you broke the previous hourly high?
No, I'm not in anything yet.
I'm not in anything yet either.
Same. I want an hourly to close in my direction and then take it based off that.
Do you check base your trades off the 15-minute?
Like, what do you mean basement trades?
Like, do you take entries off the 15 or?
Oh yeah, most of my trades are off the 15.
Oh right, yeah. Because I hear you a lot always saying you look more at like the smaller time frames, like 5 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah, almost all my trades are off the 15, except a couple are off the 30-minute, just because the volume is sometimes clean on the 30-minute and it pushes so fast that I don't get an entry on the 15.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, sometimes the 15 can respect highs and lows quite well.
Yeah, 100%. Sometimes it 15s screw you over.
Oh yeah, can happen.
Yeah.
But I suppose then, like, you're kind of used to the whole scalping, you know, type thing.
Yeah. I just I feel way more like 30 minutes, 100%. I feel like is way safer, but I just get much better entries based off the 15 minutes. So I just stuck to more entries off that, getting mainly my entries off that, my stop losses off that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's funny. I was actually thinking today, I was looking at my journal a little bit, and I actually get more of my losses on my 15-minute trades and more wins on my 30-minute 1-hour trades.
Yeah, that would make more sense because they're stronger confirmations. And I 100% get losses, but I still, just even with those losses, I feel so comfortable with the 15-minute now since I've spent so much time on it. That no matter what, I would rather have a 15-minute entry and a stop loss because they're smaller than a 30-minute.
Yeah, the smaller time frame does give a better stop loss, but the higher time frame will also give a bigger target as well. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, I agree to that 100%.
Took a bit of an aggressive entry on the 30-minute close.
Yeah, if we hit 10 pips on this, I'm going to secure 80% and go break even just because it's still early in the session. And then probably wait till open for the next one.
It looks like it's moving nice.
Yeah, if we could hit that target, that'd be great. But I just hesitant to hold it super long
Yeah.
this early, that's all. But we'll see. We've seen it before. It happened, what, twice last week? Where we took off like way before open.
Yeah, and if you break this wick here to the left, like my MT4 is slightly different, this wick is slightly higher, it's clean sailing to this zone.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where I've got my buy stop just above that wick there.
Mm-hmm.
That's sensible option.
Yeah, because if we don't break above that wick, then it might close below, and so I think that's quite a good confirmation that is gonna keep pushing up.
Might start rapidly.
Even, oh, sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's fine. Carry on.
I was gonna say, even if we do close below the wick, and this hourly has like a strong hourly bullish close, and if the next one breaks a high, that would be a lovely trade. Because then, like, if this hourly pretend doesn't break this wick, and the next hourly technically, like theoretically, shouldn't break the previous hourly high, which is the current now, to continue going down. If you get what I mean.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. No, on the alley it looks good too. Yeah.
Yep. I like MT4. It works. Where I haven't had any issues with it, so not gonna fix it. We do have a chart. Gotta pull up. Here we go. Ganwani, I'll pull up your chart for you. My hands are freezing. What the heck? Oh, I messed that up, that's why. Duh. Buys above? Yep, exactly. You sent this before I even sent or did the analysis or even took the trade, so that's lovely. We both had the same idea. Yep. Yeah, so I'm just really going back to my 2-hour rule. I've noticed I've been very loose on my rules and not really proud of that. So I'm trying to really 2 hours bullish. I'm only looking for buys. I've been making a lot of exceptions the past week or two, I've noticed, which I've also noticed I've had a lot more losses as well. So I'm going to get real strict back on my rules again. 2 hours bullish, I take the buy at the previous high, especially if it's a bearish candle. That normally works out very well. So as this was technically earlier than I like to get in, it fit my rules perfectly. I'm just going to follow my rules, and I know at the end of the week everything will play out, but really want to get back to being super strict on my rules like the old days, because that's when I was winning like 80-90% of the time. Once I stopped following my rules super strictly, I think it dropped down to like 70%, so I'd like to get that back up there.
I was gonna say this is the previous for our high too, so once it breaks out, that's gonna be nice.
Yep, that would be the 2 hour high.
Yeah, I just got activated with spread. So
yeah, my spread's at 1 pip, so
Yeah.
not bad right now. Pretty nice for this early in the session.
Also,
yeah, that's decent.
I need to tune my broker, man. I've got 2.4 pips.
I was gonna say, like, I don't personally use the 2 hour analysis, but based off of your analysis, the 2 hour, I believe this was the 2 hour low. It came all the way down,
Yep.
and then it shot right back up.
Yep.
So, like, if you want to continue going down, there would be no reason for it to go up first.
Yep. And we're almost above everything. Oh, looks like we just broke that previous hourly there. So hopefully we should see a nice little push. Ideally, I think we can get up to here, but I'm going to make sure I secure something around here just to not get greedy and
I'm at 10 pips.
I missed the entry, bro. I think this was a nice entry.
Yeah, I think okay.
How many pips you guys have? What is this?
like 7.
And what was your stop loss? It's like 1-to-1, no?
Stop loss was 9.
Hmm. Are you securing a 1-to-1 or?
Once I hit 10 pips, yeah.
Okay, got it.
I'm almost
I
there.
want to mention this one. I know you've been like, trying to go for the higher targets, like the 20 pips, like the 30 pip moves, right? Like zone to zone, basically.
Yep.
And I've sometimes like yesterday, like the trade you took where, remember the buy you took ended up like didn't playing out technically to the full zone to zone.
Yep.
Like if you took like 1-to-1 there, you would have secured profits. So like the last 2 weeks you've been trying like more zone to zone. I feel like that's kind of also hindered the.
Yep, I haven't gone. Yep, I've noticed that as well. I haven't gone break even at 1-to-1 like I usually do, because I've been trying to hit a little better R to R with the full position. And so, oh, there's a little burst of volume right there. There we go.
Yeah, because I was trying that out too personally, like almost like a month ago, and it like messed me up hard because it was messing with my emotion, like my psychology.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd be up like 10 pips and I would always secure at 10 pips, and then it would just come right back down after that.
Yeah, a few more pips. I'm gonna secure my 80% and let it do its thing. Actually, I'm gonna just secure.
I just secured half.
You just secured a little bit.
Yeah, I secured 10.
Nice. I didn't hit. How did I not? Did I hit 10? Can I count? Yeah, I'm at like 9.
I got my runner stop loss below the current 15 that I made. Hopefully it doesn't break below that.
Oh,
15 minutes, super clean up. So.
Paul, can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Oh, what's up?
What up? Who is this, by the way? I don't see who's talking.
It's John, sorry.
Oh my god, he made it.
Yes, I did.
Nice. Alright, I just secured 50%. I'm going break even. I'm gonna let this get. I think we got a lot of room up, and if it runs up, I'd like to take advantage of it. If it comes down and we end up getting sells later, I still secured something, but I'd like 50% of my position to at least get up to about there, a little like a 2-to-1, and then I'm gonna secure 80% of that 50%, and then let the runner go to here.
Well done for everybody who took that trade.
Yep, that was a nice, quick, easy one to start the session.
It's always nice to get a trade early in, because if you do mess up like at the end of the session, you still up in profits.
Yep. I'm gonna just mark up there's entry. There's 10 pips.
Being the pips, but the monetary gain's small at the moment.
I was gonna say on the 15-minute, I'm looking for a retest of this support. I mean, this resistance it broke from to continue going up. That's the kind of trade I'm looking for right now.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna secure. I just drew a little box on my MT4. I'm gonna secure my 80% of my 50% as soon as we hit this little bullish guy here.
Because this either is gonna, I feel like, just rocket up within the next hourly, or it's gonna come down, do a little retest, and then slowly continue going up.
Yep. And if it does that, it'll hit my runner at BE, but then I'll be able to re-enter as well.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the nice part because when you do re-enters, like even if you do lose a trade, like you're gonna manage it and you'll still probably be up in profits.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping this gets up to that little area I want to get my 80% at before we close in 9 minutes. So. How's it going, John? I haven't talked to you in a minute.
Going good though.
That's good. Your mic's really quiet though, just so you know. Oh wow, this thing is going.
What if this is like the move pre-Asian we've been saying like the past couple of days? 70 pip rockets
That
up
would
and then dumps
be
back down.
incredible. I'm still taking 80% if we hit here though. And then
Yeah.
I'll let the 10% of the entire thing just go. Yeah, I need about 8 more pips and then I'll hit that little target.
Yeah, I'm up about 7 pips now.
Very nice.
Well done,
So-
guys. Well done.
Nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind 70 pips either. I would not complain.
Hopefully this candle does that 5-minute push.
Yep.
Alright, we got 70 pips, man.
I would love it if it pushed up 70. It looks like it's got some good volume right now. This one candle is bigger than all 3 of these hourlies. So maybe we do have enough volume to get to here or up to here before open, and then maybe it does whatever it does. Yeah,
There is small pound news at 6:01.
Yep, I saw that. Time
Just-
is it? Got
So just
9.
be careful with your stop loss.
Yep, 9 minutes. Yeah, it's got clean traffic up to that, so hopefully we can hit that little area.
What's up, D-Boy?
DE, yep, very nice. Yeah, GJ beat me sideways this morning. The move I was waiting for would just not happen when I was at the chart. As soon as I called it a day and was outside of my trading time, did exactly what I wanted it to do, and I was just like, wow, that is funny. What was trade entry criteria? It was break of the previous 1 hour candle, stop loss on the current 1 hour candle. That was it. Previous 2 hour is bullish, so we took buys at a new high of the previous candle. It was an hourly, so pretty good confirmation, and that was it.
I should have took the entry because it made sense when they broke the previous hourly high. Because I would have taken that if that was like the 30-minute. I don't know why I didn't take on the hourly, which is more stronger confirmation.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and stay more on the 15 or the 30-minute and the 1 hour instead of the 15. See if it benefits me any.
Like this is still like he hasn't even pulled back once yet.
There's a nice little push. Come on, finish going up. There we go.
What's your target base? Sorry. Is it to the 138?
Right, I just secured 80. I didn't wanna. I'm not gonna play with it. I'm gonna take it and just made a quick 1% right there on everything, and we'll let the runner do its thing.
Beautiful trade, Paul. Beautiful.
Thank you. The bounce back is coming real hard this week.
I think you're gonna be taking a bunch of these 10-pip profits soon now.
Yeah, I think I was just trying to hold them too long, which made me not go break even. So that bit me in the butt a little bit. But trying to just learn from it and show that you can have bad starts to your week and Still do fine. I actually started last week worse than I started this week, surprisingly.
What?
And yeah, and I still ended up making everything back, and then I made more than what I lost, or more than I made the previous week. So it was pretty mind blowing when I broke it down in terms of how I started and how I ended. And this week kind of did the same exact thing, so I'm not worried about it.
I think I'm gonna be balling by the end of this week.
I don't care. I don't want to be balling. As long as I end in the blue. I had really good really good last week, and the week before was pretty good. So if I just end in blue, I don't really care. I mean, even if it's like $600-$700, like that's as long as it's blue, that's all I care about.
Yep.
Yep. That was a nice little push.
Yeah, I got stop loss underneath that little 1 minute support that it made.
Oh my god.
Go
Oh
ahead,
my
Evan.
god.
Well, it's a profit. It's a stop loss in profit. So I don't want to hear it.
That's good. But the 1 minute.
And it's 13 pips profit. So
The 1
there
minute.
you go.
Yeah, I would be careful though. We are coming into a 5-second resistance, so watch out for a strong reaction off of that. Gershot number 2.
Hey, my managing on the 5 minutes on point.
Hey, I take that as a compliment, Gurjot. I love you. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Don't listen to any of these haters.
And we just reached my target where I was going to close 80%, but I already did.
2
so
more pips, and I'm up 10 pips.
very
They
nice.
hate you because they ain't you.
Yes, and TP is about to get hit.
Beautiful.
Nice.
This is probably one of my best trades so far. 24 pips.
5-second resistance, yeah. Well, he said 1 minute support. I mean, come on, what do you want from me? If we break this bearish
It's
candle
fine,
here,
man.
we're gonna push up to here. Because this is the candle that broke this support, so we shouldn't get above this candle unless we're coming up to here. Damn, I could have held all of it to there and had a really nice start to the session.
Don't think like that.
I know.
Stop it right now.
I always feel better if I close early and then it continues up a little bit. I'm like, oh man, and then like I'll come back 10 minutes later and it would have stopped me out anyway. So I'm like, okay, I feel better now.
Because like you saw yourself, like these past like 2-3 weeks that you've been going for these higher zones, it's played out way less than the 1-to-1 or 10 pip profit.
Yep.
Like that plays out almost like 85-90% of the time than the larger zones.
Yep, I'm about to just close everything right here. Yep, so I just closed everything right there. That was a nice trade. Beautiful. 11 pips for 25. Took about... That didn't take an hour to happen. We got in here, it took 30 minutes. Hit TP. Beautiful.
Yeah, I closed like 50-60% of my position, so I'm just probably gonna see how this next 30-minute opens, because if we get a little wick down and a continuation up, then I'm probably gonna close at that resistance. But either way, I've got a fair bit of profit, so I'm happy.
Yeah. John, did you take this one?
Hey, Paul, just a quick question. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're really quiet, but I can vaguely hear you.
Yeah, sorry, the AirPods. So you said before, when you were following your 2-hour rule, you were doing 80-90% success rate, right?
Yeah.
Is that only Asian session or?
Nope, that's with New York as well.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, like I was losing like 2-3 times a week, and once I started to deviate a little bit and make exceptions for my rules so I didn't miss a trade, or so I didn't feel like I was missing a trade, that's when my win rate started to drop.
I see. Just because I see that market does whatever it wants, and if you say that you can hit 80, 90%, that's very good.
Yeah.
As more peak in the market that way. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Got 50 people in here. That's awesome. I remember when we started, we had like 12.
I remember when you started and it was the graphics are horrible, man.
When
You
I
couldn't even read the numbers.
Yeah, you couldn't even see the. We started with I think I had a $120 desktop, and now was that January, February? We're about 6 months in, and upgraded to a beastie desktop.
It's a slow and steady incline.
Yep. Yeah, when you said
Keep
that the
going.
other day to me, that really gave me good perspective, because, I mean, like, just like trying to compare myself to Monty and Rakil, like, they have twice as much experience that I have, and I mean, for how new I am and how good I do, I think the fact that we're still growing every single day, like, we still get like almost 100 new subscribers every day. So I mean, the fact that that's still happening consistently 6 months in, that I think that's really good.
Yeah, like when I was looking at the stats and stuff like that, it was never, since you've started, there has not been one point where the growth has declined.
No, it is not. Every percentage every week has always been up. The immediate resistance above the 1 hour? No. So the 1 hour, I'm assuming you're talking about this one, which is right where I closed. So I had a nice little trade from here to here. But the idea was, if this is resistance, why is price breaking above it? Because if these candles here mean price is coming down because it's bearish with lower lows and lower highs, why did we make a lower high and break the previous high on the hourly time frame if we're going to continue down? Is the way I looked at it. And then once I kind of walked myself through those candles, I was like, okay, if we break here, we're going to break here because we're going up. So that's why. And if we're going to stop here, then we shouldn't have even broken this high in the first place. Was kind of the idea behind it, is if the hourly breaks a high, it is going to break through this resistance here. As price kind of just went up, made a high, we touched down support, did not break the previous 2 hour low, we're bullish, and price moved up. That was all. I'm gonna journal this real quick.
Paul, I'm gonna be back in a couple of minutes, mate.
Okay.
Cheers.
I just got a nice buy on EJ on that nice little push of volume.
This reacted right at the resistance here, drawn up.
Yep. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. What a crap start.
Yeah, it was a nice push on GJ for sure. I don't know, I didn't really feel, I don't know, something was telling me when it was breaking the hourly high down there where Paul got in. Yeah, that was looking pretty good for sure, but I don't know, I didn't feel as comfortable if as I did with clean traffic to left on EJ. It just looked a little bit better to me, so it played out nicely for me. I just secured some profits, so.
Nice.
I touched EJ once and I was just messing around with it and I haven't touched it again.
I find that I have pretty good win rate with EJ, better than GJ, so I've kind of been playing around with it.
Nah, GG is my baby. And GA I trade GA, I don't know, I feel like I trade GA more in the Nuric session though. Makes no sense in Sydney session, it's at nighttime, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, that pair moves like so quickly, oh my gosh.
Yeah, like the normals, like my stop loss, like compared to GG, like my stop loss is usually like 7 pips, like 5 pips, 10 pips, 13 pips sometimes. Like a normal stop loss on GA, because it moves differently, it's like 20 pips, 17 pips, 22 pips.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's super volatile. I mean, it's just like so volatile.
But you get the same sort of target, so that's the thing. You just gotta understand the pair.
Yeah, it's the same like risk reward. Like it's just different amount of pips.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm looking to add another pair to my trading plan, but I don't know what pair I want to look more into. Have any of you guys dabbled in GBP CAD?
Nope.
No, not that much.
What other pairs do you guys dabble in?
That's it for me. Just GJ and EJ, and just sticking to those two for now. But if I was to dabble outwards, I have on my watch list here. I have GBP CAD, and then USD JPY. But if anything, I'd probably look at GBP CAD because that's a pretty volatile pair as well.
Yeah, I want to look at it because it's like my currency pair. That's why.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, if you want to trade, you trade in New York, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, GBP CAD that'll move during New York session as well. You know, have some nice volume. You know, during New York, you know, in the pound. And so you probably get lots of opportunities in that pair.
I'm gonna start looking into it. Just watching it for trades, not taking it for a while.
Yeah, unfortunately, I cost myself some profits on this trade that I just took. I mean, I still got to win. I cost myself some profits because I got in originally with a larger stop loss, and then as price was moving up, and as it was breaking a high, I decided to get in with another position with a smaller stop loss. But it ended up being with the original stop loss on accident. But fortunately, I added a third position with a smaller stop loss, so I was able to get like more than a 1-to-1 with that third position. But I still cost myself some profits with that second position not being a 1-to-1.
As long as you secure some profits, that's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty happy with how that played out. As long as the account's going up, man, I mean, how can I complain?
Get that retest schedule.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. I don't want it to break on like this 15-minute. It's like 14-15 pips, so I would want it to like close like a week bullish now to get like a better stop loss and entry and everything.
Hey, Paul, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Mad screaming, bro.
I'm here. I just had to step away for a sec. What's up?
Okay. Yeah, I just want to say thanks for helping on that entry. I had buy stops in place, but was literally about to take them away. Hopped on the Zoom and saw your setup and your reasoning, so took the trade and it went awesome. So
Nice.
appreciate it.
Yep, no problem.
One thing that's nice for this, like I'm looking for buys for this retest, is it hasn't created a top wick at all for the hourly, so that gives me more of like a stronger confirmation. As it will most likely, it doesn't have to, but most likely do the retest and come back up.
I just had a bad start to the week. I took 2 trades in Asian session. I took 3 trades in New York session. Should have only taken 2, but I took 3. So that was a mistake on my end. I was just so confident in the drop, and it just did not drop until I left. So that's all. So yeah, I took 1 extra trade I probably shouldn't have taken, but just felt really good about where we were going, and it just didn't go there. So that's all.
It ended up dropping after. That's the.
Yeah, as soon as I left, it went
Yeah.
right to my target. It was like a 70 pip target. So if a candle closes no top wick, I've heard lots of stuff on that. I think you need to kind of decide either if a candle closes no top wick, you either completely ignore that it has no top wick and you trade it like every other candle, or you ignore that candle and wait for the next candle. You can't flip-flop back and forth. I think you need to pick one of those. Either trade it like a normal candle or wait for the next candle, and then do that every time, regardless. Anytime it does that no wick thing, either be on one side or the other and just consistently always do that. I think that's the best way to go about that. I choose to, if I'm in the trade, I ignore it. If I'm entering on it, then I avoid it. So if my entry is above a candle or on a candle with no wick, I wait. If I'm in the trade and it forms a candle with no bottom wick, I look to manage the trade better, the stop loss, but I don't focus on it too much until it starts to look like it needs to be.
That was a nice, really nice push up there on the 1 hour. Like, really nice push.
My runner just got stopped at break even. That's right.
To get in the Zoom chat, you need to go to the website on your screen and join one of the paid groups, or be in Rakil's group. They also get access to the Zoom for the live stream for Asian session.
If this breaks this support where we are, where we broke from, I think we're gonna continue heading down. Then, like, it would make this is to me, this is a strong resistance / support, and it would make no sense for it to break to continue heading down.
Yep. Excuse me, unless this is an hourly fake out and we're coming down.
Yeah. And if it's a fake out, I think we're dumping.
Yeah, daily now has a top wick, so if we break below here, we can sell, or if we close bearish on the 2 hour, we can sell. So if I miss the sell, I'm just gonna sit on my hands and let my rules play out.
Yeah, the only way I would
I haven't done that in a
get a
while.
setup for sell is if the hourly does the fake line, closes down below the zone. But I'm still heavily bullish at the moment.
Right, we got a chart. Let's see what's going on with Nicholas's chart. Beautiful. Oh, you got entry there. Okay. Yeah, so the only thing that I would have an issue with, if you do this all the time and it works, then just ignore everything I'm about to say. But if you have issues, maybe wait for this to become a support, because this looks like you took it on the 30 minute. So maybe wait for the 15 minute or the 30 minute to kind of tell you this is going to be support, and price is actually going to stay above here to continue. Because this is the, if I'm correct, this is the support we broke. Oh, I'm on the 2 hour right now. Okay. Okay, let's go to 1 hour. So this was the support that we broke out of in New York session. So this is probably going to be a pretty good area, and if we can't get above here, then there's no reason we would continue higher. It could play out. I just think maybe if you wait for a support to form first, that might be better. But like I said, if it works, then just trade your plan. Looks like it's reversing off of there, so could work out. Hopefully works out. Don't know where to put this. Maybe right here. Every time I move it and go to a different time frame, things disappear. And they get a little all weird. Whatever. Damn, that's reacting hard off of there. Yeah. Looks like it could work out for you, Nick. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to be waiting until 1900 or Asian Open for the pump of volume too, for a second trade if we get one. I have to lock it. No, because it's still, when I flip time frames, it still moves around. That just lets me not move it. It's all good. Thank you though. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. I'll just stop dancing around with it, I guess. Let me put that there. Yeah, I think sells could be really nice, but I can't sell till under here, so ideally what I would be looking for then for my trade is going to be something, so we would reject here, kind of respect this resistance here, also respecting this candle I talked about earlier when we were in the push up before this candle opened. So then if we stay up here for open, ideally I would like to see a break under here, confirming we have like bearish volume, you could say, plus then it allows me to take sells with my bias and then kind of a retest to finish down to the daily wick fill, maybe deeper. But what we're more than likely going to see, and I might end up missing, is we're going to come back and retest this area here, and then we're going to just kind of get a nice little push. So, but if we set up nice here, under here somewhere, then I'm going to execute a trade as long as my plan allows. So we will see what happens come closer to open. But just kind of chill on the hourly, and if this hourly closes bullish and we break a new high, then we're going up. It's simple as that. 2 hours could get up to here, but then we would ideally be getting higher, as this is where we should kind of stay underneath if we're going to stay in a seller direction. So anyone got a runner in still?
Yep.
Nice.
Just a tiny one. Well, it's tiny, but it's still 20% of my position.
Extra profit's extra profit.
I got in I was gonna say a 5-minute entry. I did not call it out because I don't recommend it. It is very risky.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and I'm just testing it out. So that's why I didn't call it out for YouTube.
Nice.
saw that and I was tempted, but I thought, you know what, just stick to the rules.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm just.
It'll probably work out, but it's got the momentum, so it's got a nice rejection of that resistance.
Yeah, it looks like it's bouncing well.
Yeah. Very risky though. This is not what I ever, like I dabble in 5-minute lab. I'm just saying all my successful trades where I textbook trades are off the 15-minute.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, the higher time frames are a stronger confirmation. So pretend this 30-minute closes in 10 minutes, like how it is, and then the next 30-minute breaks the high. That's way better. That's such as a much stronger confirmation than the 15-minute, the 5-minute, and the lower you go.
Yep.
Yeah, the only reason it didn't hit my stop loss at break even because my entry was a bit earlier than some of you guys, so I had a little bit more room.
I should have taken the trade. I would not even been trading right now.
You didn't take the 5-minute?
No. I'm talking about the hourly, the original hourly you guys took.
This one looks like it's gonna play out just fine. If you get above here.
No, I know, but like it's like your trade was just so peaceful, stress-free. Those trades are much more enjoyable.
Yeah, it was, as soon as I entered, it was pretty much profit right away.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I like waiting for the highs and lows. You always get a nice push off of that.
Just journaling my trade. There was nothing special, it was just textbook, higher highs, higher lows. Break the high.
Yep. I think Rakil took the same trade.
The hourly break.
Mm-hmm. He got it at 137.985. I got it at, so I think he got in a little earlier. I got in at 138.009.
It's a nice feeling when things start to make sense.
What's up?
Yeah.
I've not been trading GJ for too long. I'm saying it's a nice feeling when things start to make sense.
Yeah.
Like the penny drops, so to speak.
Yep. Yeah, that's always a, I remember when that happened for me, it was a very, very good feeling.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards that right now too. Like, I thought I kind of had a good idea for what Rakil and his higher highs and higher lows, like what he's been preaching on market fluidity and all that stuff. But since I've been implementing it, now I have like a better understanding for what it actually is.
Yep.
You have to like implement it yourself. You actually have to do it instead of, you can just like watch it on webinars and stuff. You actually gotta like do it yourself. You better understanding.
Yep. Yeah, definitely doing it yourself increases the learning part of it, that's for sure. Because anyone can talk about doing something, but very few people actually do what they're told when they listen, or do what they talk about. So
I'm just hoping I stay kind of consistent. Initially, I was like dropping 1%, 2%, sometimes even stretching to 3%. Now I'm just dropping 1% consistently, regardless of how good the trade looks.
Mm-hmm. It's working out.
Yeah. Because the trouble was, sometimes I'd drop a 3% and it would be a loss. So I'd need 3 1% wins to make up for that 3% loss.
Yep.
Had I stuck to 1%ers, I wouldn't be in that sort of predicament.
Gotcha. We already took GJ buys. Wow. Okay. Apparently I need to label this more clearly.
Trade one.
He's in like the top right. Why is it just like in the middle?
Because I don't know where to put OCD. I don't know where to put it. It's got to look pretty.
I don't know. Based off of how the stock market did today, the U.S. stock market, I think Asian session will be pretty bullish too. I think we could see a nice. Actually, no, that wouldn't make sense. I was gonna say nice push up through resistance, but actually, that would make sense because the yen is kind of like a safe haven, and if money would be flowing away from the yen because the stock markets are doing well, stock markets are risky; they're not safe havens, and so I think we could see a nice push through resistance right here and go test like 138,500, go back up to those 1 hour highs created during New York.
Yep.
I think.
That's where I think the 1 hour is going as well.
It fell quite a bit, right? I didn't expect it to fall so much.
What fell?
The price in New York during the price.
I couldn't even wake up for New York session. I was up all night.
Shouldn't be trading all 3 sessions, young man.
It was just one day I was up. I was like, why not try? It worked out.
Yep, but how long till you're exhausted and you start missing your sessions and then
it's not a
forcing
thing
stuff?
I'm doing forever. It was just yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
When have you ever seen me trade London session like that randomly?
Today. So we'll see what tomorrow brings.
I'm gonna sleep tonight, bro.
What time is it for you guys when it's London session?
Like 2 a.m.
Yeah, for me it was like 3
Oh.
a.m.
I mean, right now it's almost like 12:30, 1 for us.
Oof.
So
Yeah.
sometimes it's like 2, 3 a.m. when we're still doing Asian session.
Yeah, I'm normally gassed by like 9:30 p.m.
Now if the next 15-minute breaks is high, I'm gonna add positions to the original trade because this is the textbook trade that I always do. Because
Yeah,
the
you
hourly
got nice
didn't break.
traffic.
I'm taking into consideration the hourly didn't create a what is it called, top wick.
Yeah.
You're thinking of taking them if it goes bullish?
Yeah, my bias has always been bullish.
Oh, okay.
There's 30-minute close. So
That's nice.
Yeah, I saw that. He was doing it off of his phone. Never misses a beat, Mr. Rakeel. So, just so this was the analysis I sent to the free group and the Discord before the session. So previous 2 hour was bullish. 30-minute support. This was kind of our resistance that we had also over here. And this is kind of the longer term target. If we get above here, price got above, so we took an entry, secured and got everything right there. Then we had the pullback like we normally get coming into Asian Open. And we will go from there. Nope. So you see this says trades taken. The words taken is past tense, which means we previously took a buy and we closed out at 25 pips, meaning we're no longer in a trade right now. So, plus there's nothing on the screen showing I'm in a buy or sell. So if you do some analysis on that, you can figure out that I'm not in a trade. If it's your first time here, we will excuse the lack of making your own analysis on what is clearly in front of you. If I'm in a trade, you're going to see a buy or sell chart on the screen. If I'm not in a trade, it's going to look just like this. And this is me waiting. So just try to read and do some deductive reasoning on your own. I mean, I don't think there's not a ton of validation for sells yet. Everything's still extremely bullish. I'll be careful with that. Sells look good wherever you think sells look good. I have to wait for a 2 hour bearish close or a break of the 760. So I think we're still coming up. I think this is just making a bottom wick for the 2 hour as it just opened 30 minutes ago. And then we should continue up. Maybe we even get up to... Yeah, I don't know if we'd retrace.
I was say my stop loss hit on the 5 minute entries. That's what I was trying to say.
Gotcha.
But I think how much time is it left? This 30 minute. Once it closes, and if it closes bearish here, I think below this support, I think we're gonna continue heading down. Because
Yeah.
that'd be like the fake out on the hourly.
Yeah, if we get above here, I think we'll get up to here, but looking like we could be bearish.
I think we are. Because it looks like it did this wick fill. It looks like it can continue going down with some momentum. Because if the way I'm looking at it is if we were going to continue up here, like on the 15-minute broke the low, if we're going to continue up here, we should have looked at this as like a rejection off this zone here. But since we came back down and it filled it, I think we're going to continue down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna take anything yet. I think I'm just gonna wait till open. I don't really like the clean traffic for sells, but then again, yesterday, you know, during Asian session, I mean, the sells were really good, and it wasn't clean traffic.
Is this hourly looking like? Oof.
Sounds like Indian music or Asian music.
I don't know what the hell it is. It's gameplay by Gelidus Howell and then OES SETI. I don't know. How about Joey Burbs? Only one. Good vibe to some Joey Burbs. Yep, yeah, PC. I just switched over.
Yo, what's up, boys?
Yep.
Where did you go, D-boy?
Yeah, bro. I was watching Menace to Society, so you know I couldn't put the.
Did you manage to catch the buy?
Huh?
Did you catch that buy earlier?
Nah, that train was long gone, man.
That's good, man. Don't want to dump in date on trades.
Yeah, that train was long gone. I had to watch it. Sometimes you just gotta let them go, man.
100%, bro. Just doing my journaling. I'm trying to get better at my journaling. I'm doing what Paul does, use Trello. So thanks for that, mate.
Bro, the more you do it, the more better you get, man.
Yeah, and I had another friend who trades pop round the other day, and I was just showing him some of the trades I was taking, and I was like able to review and recap and think about how I could have improved or not, not maybe taken that particular trade, or how I could have improved and, held a bit longer, etc. So yeah, I'm already seeing like the benefits.
Yeah, it's dope, man. Like, even my journaling's got better. And it's just consistency. The more you do it consistently, the more better you're gonna get. You can't get worse.
Yeah, my notes aren't the best, but just to have that visual thing there, it just helps you to remember what you did.
Yeah, but even you saying that your notes are not the best, you're aware of it. So subconscious now is gonna
So
make you work at it.
yeah, so I'm just trying to write a little bit more than I usually do, so that in a month or a week, it makes more sense.
It's a good thing you ain't got to write it out with handwriting, ain't it? I think that one was the move for the night, though, man.
It's always an odd one for me to date these. When I'm journaling, it's the 9th. I think I took the trade just before midnight on the 8th.
Paul, have you got time for a question?
He's not there right now.
He normally disappears when he's in a trade.
I had to step away to make some food.
I think we might get a nice push up right now. I think we're gonna push through resistance on EJ.
So someone asked to go over the 2 hour bias. So it's really simple. You just go to the 2 hour time frame. Previous 2 hour is bullish. So you take I actually have it on the wrong line. So you take a little horizontal line right here, horizontal ray. You click that and you place it on the low. If it's bullish, it goes on the low of the 2 hour. If it's bearish, then it goes on the high. So if we were trading off of this candle here, it would be sells on everything under here. Once price breaks above here, meaning all it has to do, like this one just wicked above. If this was reversed, then the bias switches to buys. So if we get a wick going lower than this line, then we switch to sells. Yep, I'm going to take probably, depending on the 30-minute close, maybe a break above the 30-minute at Asian Open with the anticipation we continue up. Or if it closes really strong, maybe the break of the hourly would be better. Yep, exactly. Yeah, Thomas Rhett's really good. I like him a lot. This is not dinner, this is just meal 5 or 6. Meal 5 or 6 is just some oats and then my joint vitamins as well as Super B complex vitamin as well. And then some fish oils. Bacon. Not a fan of bacon. Boy, I've been on topic. I can mute a moderator. I don't think you guys can. Nice little reaction off of there. What is it? EJ's going up, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna place a buy on it right now.
Ooh, it looks juicy.
Yeah.
And GA is probably going to go down. Or do nothing, because that looks terrible.
Yeah, if we close up here in the next 7 minutes, I think I'm gonna get in on like the next break of the 30-minute high. We still haven't broken the previous 1 hour top wick, so I'm just waiting right now. Like we could just be throwing up a wick above the previous 30-minute, but not the previous 1 hour. So I'm just waiting for the hour to be broken. Give me some confidence that we have some nice clean traffic to go up and correct the move from New York this morning.
Yep, and I think if we do go up, GJ, I don't know, were you talking about GJ or EJ?
Talking about EJ, but GJ as well.
Yep. Yeah, I think if we get above here, we're going to go back up to this area here before the drop from London session and go back up and test that kind of this support area across here. Because it's pretty heavy one all the way across. So
that's like a
and that's
like a key 4 hour level right there.
Yep, that's right where we gapped at open on Sunday as well. So be a very strong area to break through. That's for sure. Yeah, okay, Josh. Okay. SpaceX candles. Jeez. Yeah, we'll see where we go in 50 seconds. Yep, yeah, I do PC with a controller, but if we break this previous 30-minute, I think that makes sense for price to finish going up. But otherwise, we should stay under this 30-minute, especially with it closing so strong. 15-minute looks messy, so just gonna ignore all of that noise. We'll see where volume takes us. If we break this 30-minute low, probably a good chance we head to the downside. If we don't break the low and we break the high, we will probably head to the upside. Looks like it's gonna come down. Yep.
Oh wow, it's moving quick.
Hourly fake out.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, we'll close the magic keys and wait.
May I comment on one thing?
Yes.
And one, like, if you agree on this, if you go on the, oh yeah, we're already on the 30-minute. So it's like, I was gonna say, see how this wick came down?
Yep.
And a test of the zone, right?
Yep.
And you were still bullish because it didn't break the. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, hello. Yeah, I was saying, see how you're still bullish?
Yeah, just for my bias, yeah.
Because it didn't break the zone. Would you look at it differently since we already retested it, right?
Yeah.
And if this was a rejection wick to continue going up, I was gonna say, like there would be no reason for this to come back down to retest the zone again.
Yep. I'll look at it differently once we break that 2 hour.
Hello?
Yeah.
I couldn't hear you for a second.
Oh,
What did you say? Anything?
I just said my bias. I'll look at it differently when the 2 hour tells me to.
Okay.
Yep. So we either break this low and I get an entry before the close of this 2 hour, or I wait 1 hour for my bias to change for some sells. Or this closes bullish and price goes up. So yeah, daily's pulling back, so we could see this daily wick fill down here, and then we'll have a nice trade in between here then, if we're gonna go that way. But if we don't break any lows on the higher time frame, then we're gonna keep going up. That could have just been the volume coming in to then further drive price up. We still didn't break this hourly here yet, so we will see what happens. Yeah, but we didn't break the candle that broke out. That's what I'm looking at. So this candle's just kind of, they're both just sitting in this candle here, so. Oh wow.
I'll go to YouTube.
Oh, G just screwed me.
Mm-hmm.
Sure secured us on the look. I'm gonna wait for.
Wait for this 15.
Mm,
Yeah, if we don't break this 30-minute though, then we're still valid to come down. Yeah, because if we get above here, we're gonna go up. What is that stop loss on the 30-minute? Oh, okay, 20.
yeah, there's no stop loss. I'm gonna sit on my hands for now.
I'm gonna have a cup of tea.
Wonder how those cells played out.
Yeah, he screwed me.
Wait, so?
Oh no, I was.
I need to use the bathroom right now, but I'm waiting for EJ to break the 1 hour high.
Yep. Yeah, if GJ breaks the 1 hour high, I'm gonna get in with a 10 pip stop. Ideally, I'm hoping it waits for the 15-minute, but might not. If it gets above though, it's gonna be moving as we'll have lots of volume breaking a previous hourly candle.
What is your stop loss based off? Is it just like 10 pips? Is it, you think that's enough for it to kind of breathe and then push up?
Yeah, if we break above that that hourly, I think 10 pips should be enough breathing room.
Yeah, I think I might do that with my stop loss as well, because my stop loss will be like 15 pips, and I want it to be that large.
Yeah. Ideally, I'd like this 5 minute or this 15-minute to close before we go. Maybe I'll just wait for this. I'm gonna step away for a second and watch it on my phone. Hopefully it doesn't go. Looks like it's gonna wait a little bit. Beautiful.
Hey, Paul.
Hmm.
Do you have like a webinar explaining your rules for an entry?
In the on the Google Drive, I believe I do. Yeah.
We haven't uploaded it like to the Forex family. Like that.
No, it's just in my group.
So is there a way I can find it?
I could just like the bias rule or like every rule.
Well, bias rule, every rule. Then like the entry you take.
I mean, you could just I could kind of walk you through it on a live stream quick, but I mean, you could just join the group or kind of just watch what we do on the live stream, I guess. Yeah, I still want to see the break of that hourly for move up.
this breaks this previous 15-minute high with a nice bottom wick, I'm gonna get in.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait for the hourly to break the previous hourly.
I was very impatient today, and GG knocked me on my butt. The break of the 30-minute would have been my confirmation to get in, but there was no stop loss.
Yep. What is the stop loss now?
6-6.
Yeah, I think the break of that 15 would make sense too.
This is I just took it in. This is almost like the rocket ship candle broke the low, broke the half, the 30-minute.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just need an entry.
Here we go. Looking to enter pretty soon here on the EJ.
EJ buys?
Yeah, each EJ buys. We've been nice clean tracking to come up about 15 pips. So the next there's like a 30-minute zone on EJ. It's about 15-20 pips up. We get a nice 1-1 in there.
Nice.
This is annoying how I talk about EJ so much. You guys are just over here.
No.
Yeah.
No, you're good. Hmm.
Well, looks like it's pulling back for the first 5 minutes. When I was backtesting, usually pulls back, and then the first 5 minutes, and then it usually starts to push in the next 5 to 10 minutes of that 15-minute candle.
Looks like it might try to go down.
Yeah.
It makes sense for GJ to fall down as well. Especially if UJ's dropping too. Oh, UJ dropped really nice. Wait on this 30-minute close.
Oh wow.
Hourly top wick.
Yeah, that's pretty nice topic right there.
If this keeps falling, like that's just like annoying. Took me out of original trade just to create the stop wick.
See you there, Frankie. I'm hoping I do get to upload a huge move on IG.
Yeah, EJ pulling down right now. I'm looking for GJ sells when this 30-minute closes. I want it to close below the 1 hour zone right there.
Like, this is just annoying, man.
Starving, I gotta take my pills.
Got to cut my original trade here,
Multitasking.
and it's going down.
It's coming down.
It still hasn't closed below the.
That zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wicked pretty deep. But still has not broken an hourly. So
Yeah,
that's-
I'm staying patient now.
I think the 2 hour can still go up, to be honest.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, thanks. I'm gonna call it a night.
You're heading off?
Yeah, I'm heading off. Yeah, I'm not looking for anything else. I was gonna see what happened with open, but nah, just gonna take my profits and go.
Gotcha.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Yep. See you tomorrow, bro.
See you, everyone.
See ya, bro.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks, everyone. It's quite late here in London.
Yep. See you later. See you tomorrow.
Peace.
Cheers.
Like, it's doing this wick down, but then pulls right back up. I think the smart move now is to stay patient, just let it close, decide if it wants to close. Below this zone or above this zone.
Yep. Yeah. My only move will be a buy above here. I'm not gonna take a break above this 30. I like because if we break above here, there's still no further confirmation that we're getting above here. And plus the 2 hour was already here, and for the entire 2 hour, we never really went above here. So I'd like it to get above here to show that the 2 hour is going to move higher, which would then move everything else higher, obviously.
Yeah, that's probably the safer bet.
Scoping.
Gotta protect the assets. Like, just looking off at the 30-minute, it's like, what would like be the entry? What would be the stop loss? Like, wicked above and wicked below, massive wicks. Like, clearly showing price doesn't know which way it wants to go right now.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I think even a break above this previous 30-minute would make sense, but I don't know. Maybe if we close bullish, then that'll be better. But
Yeah, close in our direction.
because yeah, we didn't. Yeah, just
There's 30 minutes left on the 4 hour too.
yeah. I mean, I think a break above a 30-minute would make sense. Then we could continue up.
This may seem like a stupid question, but is breast milk vegan? Can I call you back in a bit? I have to Skype my lactation consultant. She looks so good when she shops organic, because she cares about her baby and the future of our planet. But life has gotten hectic now that she's become a mom. Though the charter school waiting list isn't all that long, and the Mandarin immersion that they offer.
So if this breaks that previous 30-minute, then I think we're gonna be pumping up. On Instagram, Dirk, just DM my Instagram. If we break below so if we get below this previous 2 hour here, then I'll take my sells. Or if this closes bearish, then I'll have sells everything under here. But gotta wait for the 2 hour to do something. Yep. See you later, Burns. Have a good night. So for these streams, at some point during the stream, I will be either muting my mic or just stepping away to eat real quick, as I can't really just go 3 hours without not eating something, because then I just miss meals, and it is not it's not acceptable when trying to prep. So it'll either be really early in the stream or really late in the stream. So
I just took an EJ cell and played out in 3 minutes,
very nice.
or like 30 seconds. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not taking a trade. I just don't feel comfortable for anything right now. Took 2 losses already, so I'm just staying patient. Let's just see a super ideal setup. I'm not taking anything.
Yep, I am following my rules. So now I'm not forcing a sell that I don't really feel comfortable in. People who say Asian doesn't have volume don't trade Asian enough. We get plenty of volume. We don't get New York or London volume, but there's plenty of volume to get a quick scalp in here and there. Sometimes Asian does literally not do anything, but I'd say that's like 15% of the time. Yeah, so cells, what do I like for cells? Do I like anything? I like these cells down here. This would be a great cell. Under here. That I like.
It just looks messy for cells.
EJ or GJ?
GJ, just like...
EJ looks nice for cells. What's to the left? Anything?
Cause it still has to break this zone on GJ.
holy cow! Oh my gosh.
EJ is coming down. Look at that.
Yeah, I just got a nice move on EJ with that like super small stop loss.
Yeah, it just broke the 2 hour as well. It should fall down to that 12200 area. So I think GJ will as well give us a sell opportunity. We're just gonna have to wait.
My runner at the daily book fill right now.
Nice. So basically, once we get the bias change for sells, wait for a low and a lower high to be established, and then target that low we created.
This is a zone I don't like that you have drawn up, like, until it breaks this. Because what if it does this? Like, it's still creating higher highs and higher lows. Technically, like, this could be considered the low still to continue going up.
I think we're coming down.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hold off then.
Alright, I just closed the majority of my runner because the higher time frames are bullish, so I'm just gonna leave like a little bit of my position to run, but the higher time frames are so bullish, I don't know.
Yeah, I think daily's gonna fall down to either here, right at my alert, or back down to retest this area.
The 4 hours will close in like 30 minutes. I'm gonna wait for that.
Yep, that's kind of what I'm waiting for. I think I'm gonna step away and eat real quick, and then we'll take a little break and come back once the 4 hour closes.
Cause I don't wanna, like, imagine if it did take this all. I've been caught in the top wick of the 4 hour to continue heading down.
Yep. So if you were, I don't know if you were here in the beginning, but if we're gonna get sells, we're gonna want this to break through here and here, and then we're gonna wait for it to pull up wherever it pulls up, whether it pulls up to here or wherever it pulls up. We're gonna wait for that lower high and then take it back down to here or whatever target we have. So then we would just have, you know, price kind of went up. So we should have bounced off of here and continued up, but we didn't. So now we're coming down back to here and then go up and come down or go down like that. So that's kind of going to be what I'm waiting for, is that arrow up to then get in, and then we will wait. But while we wait, I'll step away and eat real quick while there's nothing to do, and then go from there. So I will be back in a few. I would say if you're also going to step away, I'll be back right before the 4 hour closes for sure. Because yeah, I'm not going to jump in this while it's flying down. So I will be back.
Boys, we got control of the stream.
Yeah, very happy with how that trade played out.
You secured profits?
Yeah, secured 80% at 1-to-1, and it literally happened before I can blink. It happened like I entered at 5:31 and 13 seconds, and then the trade hit TP at 5:31 and 43 seconds.
I always love those kind of trades. Stress free.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
I was looking at G8 also before the stream started, and it just like it looks like crap right now. Sure. Silva, no, he's not in a sell now. This would be almost considering selling the low. Rather wait for a retest like how he explained 5 minutes ago. Yeah, let's ask the. Yeah, getting the retest is probably a good idea, Michael. Exactly, Diego. Forex closing in 19 minutes. Rather wait for that to happen. Don't want to get caught in the top wick.
Wow. Started this week off pretty good. Took a win last night. I walked away, and then this morning I decided that I didn't really feel like trading, so I didn't trade. And then today I just took 2 trades on each end. Doing pretty good this week. I don't want to jinx it though, but
Trading less is always better.
yeah, it's so much better, dude.
Yeah, let's ask the chat. They started trading Forex, or if they're just watching right now. Years of experience, they have like 1 year, 2 years. Just started trading. Chat, how many years have you guys been trading? No, I'm not Raja. I am a nobody. Just a normal guy.
Thought you were Raja.
Yeah.
Sound like Raja a little bit, except like a younger version.
I am young. Indeed,
Yeah.
I am.
Wait, what is your ethnicity?
I am Sikh, Punjabi. Just
Oh.
started. Nice. Who started this during the quarantine? Let's ask that. Don't worry, Kay. We all lost at the beginning. It's a learning process. Every L you have to learn from. Nice. Bunch of people started during quarantine. It looks like they had a lot of time off. It's always good to learn a new source of how to make a new source of income. Ooh, joined Ted's mentorship in 2017. You got an OG in here. Jonathan trading too much. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people started in quarantine. Let's see everybody's favorite pair to trade. Write down what pair you guys like to trade. GJ, UJ, Gold, GCAD. Yes, Ishan, I am profitable now, but it took me a while to get to where I am. I have blown counts in the past, just like everybody else. GBD, USD. What pairs do you guys like to trade? GJ, GJ, EJ, Gold. Yeah, I used to dabble in gold before, and it was not for me. It wicks up and down a lot. I don't have a FTMO account, but Paul does, and he is using it, I believe so, but you gotta confirm with him. Lot size, don't worry about lot size, it depends on your risk reward, and you're obviously not gonna go like a 1.0 lot on like a $100 account. Just gotta use your common sense when you're starting off, just use penny lots. Yeah, lot size should be depending on your account size to minimize risk, exactly. My journey, I learned about Forex from someone personally I knew. Didn't start trading it until last year, November, I believe so. And loan, I was just trading like I would deposit 200, blow away, deposit 200, blow away. I think I got bad habits because at this beginning, I deposited 200, and within a week I brought it up to 1,000, but it was all beginner's luck. I was just guessing at that point, and blew that in one day on a Friday, and then after that I just kept blowing counts until I took it seriously and spent hours on the chart time listening to big more experienced traders like Paul, Wix Online, Monty, Uncle Ted, all those guys. That's pretty much the story. I have had my fair share of losses as well. It's not Rudolph. It's not about the money. You gotta look at just getting consistent at this point. What is my favorite pair? I'm guessing my favorite pair right now mainly trade GJ and GA. GJ way more, but I do dabble in GA. Last deposit I made beginning of the year, I would say. Gold, yes, gold has messed with me in the past. It is not for me. Might dabble in it in the future, but not yet. Do I know Nick Sean? Nope, I do not know him. IGP game talk. Yes, Morris, I believe. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but everybody's different. Some people become profitable right off the bat. Some people it takes a year, 2 years. Like how I believe Uncle Ted was saying before. Like it took him a couple years to become profitable himself. What's the most valuable thing I learned through the mentorship? I wouldn't pinpoint one thing, but a number of things. As every week we do simulations, and every single time I am constantly learning. Like even right now, I'm constantly learning. So it's not I can't pinpoint one thing, but almost overall, the whole mentorship I personally feel is super valuable. You can learn a bunch as there's a bunch of us that trade in there, and we can bounce ideas off each other. And obviously, the boss man Paul always helps out no matter what. Am I a full-time trader? Nope, not yet. I am not a full-time trader, but I want to be. What broker do I use? I use Vantage FX. I've only used Vantage to begin with.
Yo, what's this? The Geiger show?
You already know. I'm just talking to them. I don't want them to stay bored. Waiting for 4-hour close. It's still gotta happen.
This is amazing. Yes, guys, taking over the show, huh?
Just talking to the gentlemen and ladies.
Right. Where are you getting the questions from? From YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube channel.
Amazing. You're the guy, man.
Oh, Maurice, that's a thank you. That's a good point. You get paid to wait. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Why you don't pass the FTM challenge? Nope, I didn't even try the FTM challenge. It's not for me at the moment. I'm still learning, just like how many of you guys are still learning. How many of you guys thought Forex was a scam before? I wanna see that, because I believe that's a interesting topic, as many people always believe it's a scam. Thanks for chatting. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here until Paul comes back. I'm waiting for 4-hour close right now. I took 2 L's today, so staying patient, staying careful. What is your idea on the 4-hour close? Let me take a look on the 4-hour close. 4-hour close, it broke the high. Didn't break any low. Let's see how it closes in 10 minutes. If it's gonna be a strong close, if it pulls back up a little bit. As of right now, I have no opportunity to enter in a trade, so I'm just chilling. Forex is a constant learning job. The market is never fixed. To continue making money, you need to continue learning. Yes, I 100% agree. There's always something new you can learn.
Gerjak killing it.
You already know. I found Ted and the FX fam. Yes, Ted is a very educated man. He is a very well experienced man. On the book for 3 years ago when I took an interest into stock markets and thought it was only for other countries. Yes, even I think a lot of people believe this market is a scam.
I thought it was at first.
Pardon me?
Nothing, continue. Sorry, I'll be back in a second. One more time.
I was gonna say, but I believe that's because there's such a low percentage of profitable traders. Like how Wicks don't lie and Paul and Monty Ted always say, like 90% of people fail within the first 90 days. Yeah, there is a lot of scammers out there, Jonathan. Always be wise. Do your research into the individuals that you are looking into for mentors. Yeah, I'm not sure who Nick Sean is. Sounds like a good guy from what I'm hearing, but I don't have any opinions on him. Ibrahim, I don't know the exact website, but there is a website out there that where you can check your brokers. I forgot the name of it, so you gotta just do a Google search on that. Does Ted trade live? Yes, he does have a live account. He trades live with, I believe, Wicks don't lie every morning, and you can always find him on their live stream. You can always make money if you don't have money. I would say before putting money into the actual live market, put into education. Do you have a Lambo? Nope, I do not have a Lambo. I don't think I'll ever buy a Lambo. Not a wise decision, but I will have my dream car one day.
Good, you know I'm buying a Lambo.
Nah, it's not my choice of car. I'm a
Let me repeat myself again. You know I'm buying a Lambo.
Oh, I wish I would love that, man. I'm always happy for others winning in this industry. I always want to bring up others, as there's plenty of money to share in this market. No need to be greedy. Do you think Monty? What do you think the money is worth? Is he good? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Is he good for the type of info you see? Oh, he's not talking to me. Are you even a Forex trader without a Lambo? I don't know. You guys gotta answer that. But I'll say this: my dream car, which I will indeed get one day when I've paid off my dues and have helped people around me, is a Porsche GT3 RS. Obviously, that's not gonna be my first purchase or anything like that, but that is my dream car. Just to let you guys know. But make wise decisions. Don't get in. Obviously, everybody gets into this industry to have financial to get money, obviously, but it's not a get rich quick scheme at all. It will take hours and hours of analyzing charts and learning.
This ain't a get rich quick scheme, bro.
Not at all.
The education you gotta put in and go through.
Not many people sit there for hours, like 3 hours. Like every one of our live streams, like 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Sit there, watch candles go up and down, and try to learn something from it. Not many people are gonna spend their time doing that.
Nope.
A bit easier because we got a good community.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
with our team. So our team is, you know, it's
Got a great community.
Yeah,
Before-
it is a great team, which means that we all help each other, and it makes that time go a lot quicker than what we actually think it does.
Mm-hmm.
While
If-
picking the work.
Makes it more enjoyable too. More enjoyable, sure.
Before I give the stream back to Paul, I just want to say I have learned so much in the last 3-4 months from Paul, and he is one of the main reasons why I'm a prop pro trader now. If that says anything to you guys, I am in his mentorship. Every single day I'm learning from this gentleman. I am always grateful for him, and he has valuable information that you guys can always learn from him too.
Thank you, sir.
Good, you're for president, man.
Mm-hmm.
And this
2021. Let's go.
and now this 4 hour looks nice.
Oh yeah, I like these cells a lot more. We'll wait for a nice little move up and then get some cells.
This is why you get paid to wait, like how the gentleman was saying.
Yep. You talked about this yesterday, how it pushes up and then it comes back down for Asian again. Did it
Yeah.
again.
I tried to catch it, but I got caught up on the topic for the hourly. I just have to stay patient.
Oh yeah,
'cause
when
if
that. Yep, I got you.
Yeah, if I stayed patient and got enough to break up this 30-minute low, and I would feel more comfortable because I would not taken the L before.
Yep. Since January, yeah, you've been here since the beginning.
Yeah, man, I've been here since I was one of the OG viewers in the chat before.
Oh, I'm talking about Baton J. He's been here since January too.
Got another OG viewer.
Yep, you were here since like we had like 40, 50 people.
Yep.
Yep, yeah, I saw that we would fill this. It just looked like wasn't gonna fit my rules, so I had to just kind of sit and wait. So instead of watching it and trying to come up with ways how I could break my rules to take a trade, I just went and ate some food real quick, and now I will get a nice trade with my rules. And yeah. GBP AUD days, yeah, that was a minute ago. If we get under here though, it is a free fall. Highly doubt Asian moves that much, but I've seen it happen a few times.
I would
Ideally,
need a
I'd like
retest now.
What's up?
I would need a retest now to get in anywhere.
Yep. Yeah, this hourly is gonna have a wick up. So.
If we drop down to the 50-minute, I'm looking for. Oh yeah, you already have the zone run up to a retest back up to this zone.
Mm-hmm.
So it came down. Go back up to the retest, which would be the 4-hour top wick, and then to continue down to this zone. And if it breaks it, it breaks it, but you never know with Asian.
Yep.
What you guys talking about? We got under the 480.
What's up?
I was saying, what are you saying? If we get under what, the 423?
I mean, I'm looking for sales now, but I need to wait for some sort of entry.
But you were saying, if we get under a certain spot, it's just it could be a free fall.
Oh yeah, 137, 200. We get under there, we got like 70 pips of just a straight drop. Yep. So this is a new 4 hour, so I would anticipate a wick up. Also a new hourly, so a wick up. And then continue down. So ideally, more of a pullback would be better. And then we could kind of target this here if we don't just fall to it right now. But
Hey, Gurja.
Yeah.
So this is 4 hours, so I would anticipate.
Way to go answering the question.
Some new hour.
No problem, man. It was fun. Getting to know the chat.
yes, thank you. That was great.
Just trying to fly.
Yep, this is where you need to not get FOMO. Just gotta trust that it's gonna set up and give you something.
And
And
if
like
it-
if we get below here, we are gonna be getting a very nice move.
And if it does just continue dumping, another trade will always come. There's no need to rush in.
Yep. Yeah, I think we're gonna go to. I think we might get there. Because this was our support we had mid.
Hope it pulls back a little first. Come on.
Yeah, hopefully we pull back to like 137.7 or 8, but I think that might be asking a lot now.
It still has a bunch of wicks left to break.
If it doesn't pull back, I'm not trading it.
It's all this area to break to continue dumping.
Already, man.
Yeah, but this is kind of our support for New York session, which is just above here. So the fact that we're breaking this makes me think we're going to be breaking this too as well.
I just don't want to be snapped down there without a pullback.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah, no pullback, no trade. I agree with that too.
I don't want to become a little. I don't want to become a little wick.
This happened within like the first 2 minutes. Like, what's holding it back to come back up to create a higher wick?
Yep.
For the rest of the hour.
Yeah, I've been in this from early, man. I don't want to do it, but.
Ugh.
Whoa.
Ugh. Yep. No problem, Ryan. Thanks for coming. Total FX, thanks for coming.
Sometimes I get out of hand and start taking. I took 2 rush trades, and GJ showed me I placed once again. You gotta be patient with her or him.
It's a her. That's why, because it's very moody, so clearly, you know.
Ooh.
Hey, Paul.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, better add that. Just kidding before
I'm not
people
allowed
start
to-
attacking you.
I'm not allowed to make.
Here's a she, though.
I'm not allowed to make jokes.
She's a her, no question about it.
She's a her. Here's a she.
Uh,
I haven't seen a single woman disagree.
Oh, if Nicole's in the chat, I'm sure she's gonna have an opinion for that.
Where has she been? I haven't seen her in the chat in a while.
She normally
I
goes.
highly doubt Nicole will disagree.
She likes Monty more than us, apparently. K. Jones doesn't
Oh, no.
agree. Guys can be way more. I would say bodybuilding guys could be way more moody, especially on prep. 100%. Agree with it then. Yep. Ugh. God. Drinking pills is so gross. And here's the pullback we were kind of looking for. Of the bullish hourly. It broke it. Is this what you're talking about, Jose? Oh, is this a really old? Oh, you're waiting for it to break. Yeah, it already broke here. Unless he meant here.
You got in at the break of the, the hourly, that one.
Mm-hmm.
like before he got a nice sell. I would like a 15-minute bullish close on the break of that to continue hitting him down for sales.
Beautiful. Yeah, I got an alert down here just in case too. So that'll be a nice one if we get there. Nope, Raja is not here. I would say moves like this happen 3 times a week in Asian sessions, so